So we've got a heavy police presence on Calvert Street, just east of St. Joe. We can see the coroner's car is here. Lots of people standing outside. Not sure what's going on there. A couple of squad cars in the coroner's office. A lot of people standing outside the house there on Calvert Street, just east of St. Joe Street. We're going to run up here to Indiana Avenue. Somebody just called me and said that there was a either a drive-by shooting or some type of a shooting at a house on Indiana near Maroon Street just a few minutes ago. You see Beacon Health over here has got their drive-up testing. Not too many people there today. See 2 cars. Hopefully that's a sign that people are, getting better and we don't have all that many cases going on here in our local community. We'll see. So yeah, we're gonna head down Indiana here while we got the video rolling and see what it looks like over on Indiana near Marine Street. Somebody called me and said there was several shots fired at a house over there or something. So got South Bend Sewer Department out here. Looks like they're fixing a storm drain. Hey everybody, it's hard for me to see all that stuff as far as your comments, but Bernardo, yeah, the coroner's car was there. That was the little black car that was sitting on the left-hand side as I drove through there with the flashing lights. That was the coroner's car. And I saw 2 squad cars there and 1 squad car around the corner on St. Joe Street. There was a lot of people congregating in the yard there. It was a property just east of St. Joe Street on Calvert. On the north side of the road is where everybody was congregated at. Yeah, I don't know if there was a somebody was actually shot or what here on Indiana, but you can see they're getting ready to block the street off. They got truck 211 over here, and there's a squad car blocking the road as we talk. Oh yeah, they've got looks like about 2 blocks of the road blocked off. I'll get out here and see if I can get a little better look. Give me a minute. Yeah, you can see there's, man, it looks like they got it blocked off at least a block down the road there. At this point, I can't tell you a whole lot. I just got a phone call that there had been shots fired here. Unsure at this point if anybody was hit or if it was just a drive-by or what's going on. But this would be on Indiana Avenue. They've got it blocked off, looks like, between Miami and, I guess, Marine Street. Do you know if anybody was shot or?
No, I was going that way. I seen the cops coming this way, so I went to where I had to go, and then I came back this way, and I seen this. I was like, I should have turned around and seen what was going on. Because he was driving pretty fast when he hit this corner. Probably going like 60, 50.
I really don't know, Heidi, if the SWAT team's out here, or Sue, I guess, is the one asking. I don't know if the SWAT team's out here or not. I don't see any SWAT vehicles. I see police officers on both sides of the road down there, out of their vehicles. Hopefully, zooming in, you guys will be able to see. I see some officers on this side, and I see some on the other side as well.
I think with them blocking that street off like that, somebody probably did get probably got lit up.
I'll get back in the truck here in a minute, and we'll go around to the other side and see what it looks like.
Yeah, hit this corner right here, and then that alleyway, you can probably creep through.
Apparently they plan to be here for a little while when they're got the street department out here putting up pylons to block the road off. So I don't see any news media out here as of yet, but I'm assuming they'll catch it on our live stream, and there'll be some news media before it's all over with. So a lot of activity in front of a house there on the north side of the road, as you can see. Yeah, Bernardo, I'm not sure what the situation is here yet. I got a phone call from somebody that said there was some shots fired here. So I was coming back up Michigan Street from south of town and ran across the police cars and the coroner over there on Calvert.
That cop car that's in that yard over there, that's the first cop car that was on scene, so I'm assuming that's the yard.
And then I heard, got a phone call that there were shots fired over here, so I figured I'd come by this way as well. Well, I'm going to jump back in the truck and I'm going to go around the block. We'll see what we can see from the other side. Hang tight, guys. We're gonna shoot around the block here. The gentleman that was standing out here said that the squad car that you could see in the video off to your left-hand side, the furthest left, was apparently the first officer to arrive. It actually looks like his car is possibly up in a yard over there. So and hopefully everybody is staying safe out there and keeping your distance, and hopefully everybody is coronavirus free at this point in time. Well, we're going to come up around the block here and see if we can see anything over here around the block. I don't know, I see somebody in a vest. Looks like a somebody out here watching everything. All right, we'll jump out and Looks like we may have to go down another block. It looks like the road's blocked off here as well. I guess we'll jump out here and walk up and see what we can see. All right, how about yourself? This would be the corner of Maroon and Haney. What's that?
Can I help you find something?
No, I'm just checking out what's going on.
Where's the shooting?
Did somebody actually get shot? I heard there was a lot of shots fired.
That's about the only thing I know. A lot of shots fired. Somebody took off in a burgundy-colored car or something. That's all I know.
Because I was actually coming back from the south side of town, and there were several cop cars in the corner on Calvert Street.
Yeah.
And I was over there, and somebody called and said, hey, look, there was a bunch of shots fired over on Maroon in Indiana.
Yeah, they got, I guess, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I just came down here to keep traffic from going up there while they do finish their investigation work on it.
Yeah. Well, they'll probably be here a little while. Looked like they were blocking the road off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Had a couple cars getting hit, I guess.
Oh, I'm sure. So apparently, according to that gentleman who is kind of just, I guess, watching traffic, he says there were several shots fired out here, a couple of cars hit. Somebody supposedly fled in a burgundy-colored car. You can see we're on Maroon and between Haney and Indiana. And there's a huge police presence here, so hopefully they catch whoever's responsible. Unfortunately, there's way too much of this that goes on here in the city.
Son, you should have worn a jacket.
All right, well, I assume the news media will be out here shortly and probably talk to somebody and maybe get some kind of a news briefing from somebody that might be in charge out here. I see a lot of officers are heading back to their cars. Looks like some of them are taking off out of here, so. Yeah, I assume there'd be some investigators hanging around, but the majority of them can probably go, you know. So
Many years ago, I used to do this stuff.
did you? Thank you for your service.
Tommy T.
Yeah, it's a shame, man, how much of it's going on in the community, you know. That's the bad part. And you know,
Take care, guy.
with
Stay safe.
people locked down in their houses, I assume that you know, there's a lot more of the domestic violence and things of that nature, you know. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
I live over here, not by choice. My wife's son, my wife's son got in a little bit of a fix and had to move out of the house, and we wanted to buy another.
What, you got cold now?
I'm telling you, I was gonna build a little bonfire out the street. And we got plenty of firewood.
All right, guys, I'm gonna shut her down for now. Like I said, hopefully the news will be out here and cover some of this. Maybe get a little more information to you.